Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard. Happy Sunday. It's good to see you guys. It's gonna be a little bit low key this time. Doing some racing here. Project Cars 2 came out a couple months ago. I picked up the digital deluxe edition, and then life got in the way, and I just hadn't had a chance to fire it up. Part of it's the hassle of getting the wheel going and kind of all that other stuff. But I managed to get it fired up yesterday for the first time. Got my wheel hooked up, got everything calibrated and set up the way I wanted to. So I was gonna play it here, and I figured, you know what the hell, let's get a stream going and see if anybody wants to show up and hang out for a little bit. So KLM's good to see you, man. Happy Sunday. Anik Gaming, CNC, good to see you. Nagy, welcome aboard. Glocky, the RC Master, good to see you, man. Shushing FS in the house. Aboard what? Yeah, aboard this Clio, man. Dramatech 3000, man. Welcome to the Beer the One Club. Thanks for your support, dude. Get my water cup over here. Cheers. I appreciate it, Dramatech. I wasn't expecting to get any subs today, so I'll take what I can. Incompetent CFI, good to see you, man. You guys looking for flight sims? They're not going to happen today. I did some simming yesterday, but I'm not really in the mood to today. So I kind of want to do some racing. But yeah, welcome back, Dramatech, man. It's been a while since we've seen you. Kevin G14, good to see you. Sun WP, welcome aboard. Lost my months due to name change. Oh no, dude, that sucks. Can Twitch do anything about that? You might email them. So yeah, this is Project Cars 2. I'm not the best at this game. If you're coming here to see expert driving, this is probably not the place for that. But I'm still looking forward to it. Should still be pretty fun. So I did a couple races yesterday. We're cruising around in the Clio for now. We might jump into something else here later. I'm gonna turn. Actually, we'll do a little practicing. We'll do a little qualifying, and then we'll do a little racing. Historically, the last couple races I've done, I've finished. I finished dead last in the first one, and then I finished, I think, 8th in the second one. So it's been it's been interesting. I made the game easier too for my second race. How much of a pain is it to switch from the wheel back to the flight gear? Well, the flight gear, I use a joystick and I use a HOTAS, so the flight stuff is always on my desk. It's really just the hassle of actually hooking the wheel up and having the wheel here to use. But yeah, I mean, once I get the wheel on the desk, there's like nothing to it. It's just I have to pick it up, put it in here, plug a bunch of wires in, you know, get my pedals down there, get something behind my pedals so they don't shift around. And I'm a generally lazy dude, man, so that's tough to do. Peter Hoover, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So I'm gonna do my best to keep up with chat on this one, but I can really make no promises. I'll make no promises as to how well I do. It's more just to kind of see me come in here and screw up. So we're in the Clio. I have no idea where we're at. Probably somewhere in Europe. Work on audio levels here. Like I said, I'm okay at racing games. Like I generally understand how they work, but yeah, I it is what it is. I'm definitely better at flying. That'll put it that way. I can get most of these lines. Like I can nail these apexes pretty well. Except for that one. But my issue comes in just like driving fast. And I don't know this track at all. So that's why we're gonna do a few practice laps here before I go into qualifying, just to kind of get a feel for how everything's laid out. I don't actually recognize this track at all either, so like if we were on like the Laguna Seca or something, it'd be a little different story. Thankfully though, this car is overall this car is pretty forgiving. Like the Clio is a fairly easy car to drive. And fun. Like if you guys have watched me do some racing stuff before, I much prefer to fly a slower car than I do to to drive a slower car than I do to drive a faster car. Like the slower cars, I feel they're a little more forgiving. You can kind of toss them around a little bit better and just have a little fun. But yeah. So we got like 6 inches of snow here, 6 to 7 inches of snow here, I think, where I live. It varied quite a bit across the region. I think the high was like 7.5 inches. So it wasn't like snowfall-wise, it wasn't terrible. Definitely more than I wanted to see this early in December. But yeah, I got up this morning. My wife oops, crap. Yeah, a little bit more braking on that little chicane there. My wife tells me I was being ambitious because she didn't expect to come home at 11:15 and see the snow completely cleared from the driveway, but I got up at like 7:40 or 8:15 or so. I was like, all right, man, let's go take care of it. I got a 32-inch snowblower, so it's not like it's particularly difficult for me to go out there. Oh man, look at this. Oh, I have raced this track before. Yeah, this turn's kind of a pain. Because you have to come around that, you're coming around that big sweeping right turn, and you have to brake as you're coming around that thing somehow for that very, very, very sharp left turn. Try it in VR, very immersive. Dude, I would love to, dude. Unfortunately, I don't have a headset yet. I think either Oculus or Vive is supposed to release a lower, like a $200 headset. It's just a headset. Sometime this year, or next year, sorry, early next year. So hopefully when that happens, I'll be able to finally justify picking up VR. Somebody looking for help with Zeebo. Not gonna be able to help you right now, but if you're having problems with the Zeebo mod, you may want to go check out the forums over at xplain.org. There's a thread for the Zeebo specifically, and the developer's been pretty responsive, as well as the community, and trying to get people hooked up with that. So my goal is less about driving fast and more just to kind of stay in the lines. It's like coloring as a kindergartner. We're not going to make a masterpiece here, but we want something that's just reasonably, reasonably okay. If I can get away with without getting penalized too, that'd be nice. Because that was my problem yesterday, as I kept like getting 2 tires off the track or whatever, and for whatever reason it's just like, all right, man, you got to slow down, let this person behind you pass because you screwed up. I'm like, all right, man. Up here in Windsor, Ontario, we never got snow until January. Yeah, usually this time of year it's still all rain. Like, we don't usually get our first snowfall until right around New Year's. This chicane was a little weird. All right, that was better. I like that. Probably could have come through there in second. But, yeah, usually we don't get snow until, like, closer to January. And if we do, it's a dusting. Oops, crap. That turn, man, that turn right there is a pain. Your next lap time will be invalidated. Okay. That's great. Gamers Deep, good to see you, buddy. Happy Saturday, or Sunday, hope you're doing well. J-Bob, welcome aboard. Is it worth it to get a racing game like this? If you're into racing stuff, it's pretty, I think it's pretty good. You basically have like 3 main choices right now if you want like simulation style racing. There's this Project Cars, which I think Project Cars looks great, it runs great. I think the driving is really good. Again, I'm not a professional race car driver, so I don't know how it compares to reality. Like, I don't know if this is actually how a Renault Clio drives. So that corner needs to pretty much be first gear. So you have Project Cars 2. You've got iRacing, which if you want simulation racing that's probably the most accurate, and you're interested in like track cars or NASCAR, then iRacing is the way to go. iRacing does get a bit expensive over time because there's a monthly fee, and then there's also a per track and per car fee to it. So iRacing can kind of get up there in price, but it's definitely the most realistic experience. Now that being said, iRacing is also the least forgiving. The community is the iRacing community kind of sucks. Like, there's no real way to sugarcoat that. The iRacing community is very, very, very toxic. If you've ever watched Jeff or anybody else do a longer race, there's always arguments. There's always fights. There's always just this and that. So, like, I would love to get into iRacing if I had a decent group of people that I could race with, but I don't do racing stuff enough to be able to commit the time to it, and I don't have a group of friends that's into racing in that regard. Oh, it's starting to rain. Okay, second gear coming through that chicane. So then your third option would be to look into Forza. Forza 7, I think, is what's out right now. And I'll tell you, man, I've been a huge fan of the Forza series for years. Like, I've bought every Forza game. I loved Forza. It was great. Like, it's what I was looking for in a racing game. I didn't buy Forza 7. Some of the like loot box drop stuff that they're doing is kind of crappy. And I'll be honest with you, like Forza 6, I wasn't or Forza, whatever the last Forza was. I think we're up to 7, but whatever the last Forza game was, I just didn't like it. I didn't get into it. Like, the Drivatar system sucks. The multiplayer, like the single player bots and kind of things like that are they're just not very good, in my opinion. So, but the nice thing about Forza is that it's beautiful. Like, it's probably the best looking racing game that's out there. But it's got a humongous selection of cars. Like, it's probably got the best selection of cars. And it's also crossplay, so you can play it on the Xbox and you can play it on the PC, if that's kind of your thing. So, like, those are kind of your 3 choices. Now, that being said, I've chosen Project Cars. I played a lot of Project Cars 1. I played a lot of Project Cars multiplayer with some guys. It's pretty, like, it's a pretty forgiving game. You can tune the AI to sort of be what you need it to be. It's like the realism of the racing feels believable to me. It looks beautiful. Like, this is, if I were going to recommend one, this is probably the racing game that I would recommend. All right, we're gonna go jump at the pits here real quick, get some gas. Actually, we still got plenty of gas. Scott Adair, good to see you, man. Yeah, we're doing some racing today. Just change it up a little bit. I did some flight simming yesterday, and I fired up Project Cars today, or yesterday I should say, just for the very first time. I've had this game since it came out, but I fired it up for the first time yesterday, and I wanted to do some more racing today, and I figured, you know what, I may as well fire the stream up here. We'll hang out for a little bit, chat, and whoever wants to come in can come in, and whoever wants to leave can leave. And that'll be a fun way to spend a Sunday afternoon. I cleaned up my snow. I did my daily chores this morning, and I'm good to go until this evening when we head over to my brother-in-law's place. So I'm kind of excited. X-Plane Go here for 5 months. X-Plane Go, thank you very much for your continued support, my friends. Cheers. I can't do the cheers right now, as you can probably tell. Whoops. I'm actually doing fairly well with this track. I was a little concerned on that first lap. I mean, I keep missing some shifts here and there, but it's all right. Yeah, this is a pretty good one. Boeing Man, good to see you, buddy. Happy Saturday or Sunday. Circuit is in Snetterton. Got it. Forza's a sim. Whatever, man. I guess there's Assetto Corsa as well. I'm not going to get into the argument about which is better than which. I guess I forgot. There's 4 of them. There's also Assetto Corsa, but Assetto Corsa is kind of like Linux. It's like, if you want to spend some time with it, if you want to really mess around with it, it can look good and do everything you want it to do. But it's like out of the box, it just wasn't. I didn't have a good out of the box experience. But yeah, I'm not really one to argue about the merits of one versus the other. Like, they all have their pluses, they all have their minuses. Georgian, good to see you. Trying to do chat and race, yeah, right. We're just in practice right now anyway. We'll do set up qualifier here in a moment. And qualifier, I may actually have to pay attention, but whatever. Like, half the fun is being in here. If I really wanted to, like, if I wanted to play this thing seriously, I wouldn't have fired the stream up. It's one of those where it's like, you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. But I want to do some more. I do want to do some more of this. I know Peter Gray from Pilot Edge fame has done a lot of racing stuff lately, and I was chatting with him yesterday. So we might try to get a good Project Cars night going. See who from the community we can pull in and get some racing going. Whether it be an evening stream or like a Saturday or Sunday stream. A little bit of rain right now. Just take it nice and easy. Sim Janes 2K, welcome aboard. I thought iRacing was the top sim, and that's why it was a pain to use. Yeah, man. I mean, iRacing works pretty well out of the box. Like, it's definitely, like, out of the box, it's a good experience. It's just iRacing is probably the most difficult to, like, learn and get into, because you're constantly being judged. You're constantly being judged at, like, every step in that game. And if you're not like racing perfect lines and you're not braking perfectly, then the community just is like, you can't do that. Why are you ruining my experience? And I don't have time for that. I just want to come out here, put some laps down, have a good time. I know Squirrel did some iRacing there for a while. I'm not sure. Has Paul continued with his iRacing? Cole Hood, good to see you, buddy. All right. Game looks gorgeous. Worth getting if you already have Project Cars 1. I can't make that. I can't make that assessment yet. I had Project Cars 1. I liked it. I kind of stopped playing it at some point. I don't really know what the differences are between Project Cars 1 and Project Cars 2. I know that 2 has got some rally and like some off-road stuff, or some all-terrain stuff. So like that might be worth looking into. Like I know weather and all that was already in Project Cars 1, which is something that, you know, some of these sims are lacking. Haven't seen Squirrel do iRacing in forever. Yeah, he kind of like got into it really good there for a while and then fell off again. Man, it's really coming down. Come on, buddy. All right, we'll finish this lap up, hop in the pits, and then I'll jump into qualifying. Fly Purdue does it as well. Oh, I didn't know that. I should actually I don't actually follow Fly Purdue on Twitch. I probably should. Josh Gibbs was talking about Fly Purdue the other day and some of his roulette wheel of shame. Oh, nope. That was too aggressive. Let me give that guy a spot back. I took that line there and it was a little bit too much. Yeah, I'm sure somebody that pops in here will be able to speak more on the merits of 2 versus 1 for Project Cars. I'm just an idiot who plays games. It's like talking about the differences of, you know, the CFM versus the IAE versus, you know, whatever engines. Like I have literally no idea. Literally no idea. All right, we'll go to the pit box here. And we will skip to the end of that session. How'd I do? Dead last. My best lap was 2:21. And the overall best lap was 2:13. Like, this is what's happened to me every time I've tried to, like, the couple of races I've already done. I just get my butt kicked. CN6789, welcome to Beer the Month Club. Thank you for your support. Cheers, my friend. Cheers to X-Plane Go. Cheers to CN6789. Appreciate it, guys. What about ATS? I could do some ATS soon. I haven't done any modding with ATS, so I feel kind of guilty firing up Truck Simulator and like not modding it at all. Because some of these guys spend so much time, like Jeff, like just making that look amazing and having, you know, so much, you know, realism and kind of all that stuff going too. Sim Janes 2K, welcome to Beer the Month Club. Thank you for your support. Cheers. Shenbury, welcome aboard. Bacon Legend, good to see you today. No flying today for me. It's going to be some racing here for a couple of hours and then go on from there. Perplex, welcome aboard. What do you think about Gran Turismo Sport? I don't have a PS4, so I can't. I don't have any way to play Gran Turismo. Do I have an H shifter or flappy paddles? I have flappy paddles. I have the Thrustmaster Italia, like something. If you scroll all the way down, there's a little like Amazon box that has an affiliate link. You can just if you don't want to do the affiliate link, you can just copy paste the name and go to Amazon. But that'll show you the wheel that I'm using. Anybody else I missed here? Drive with the yoke. I don't actually have a yoke, man. Callum211, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Thank you, J-Bob. Alt Gopher, good to see you, man. It has been a while. Alt Gopher, I think I saw you on... Was it Discord? Or I saw you somewhere. And thought I hadn't seen you in the channel for a while. Thrustmaster TX Racing Wheel Ferrari 458 Italia Edition. Thank you, Sim James. That's the one we're using. And it's technically an Xbox controller. Like it's got an Xbox button on it, which makes the view go left. Interesting.
Hold this thing up, let's see what you can do.
So yeah, it's got it's an Xbox wheel. I have I have used it on the Xbox a little bit, like when I was doing my original like Forza 5 and whatnot. But for the most part, it's just been used on the PC. It's got really good force feedback. Like I'm super, super, super happy with it. I got it for next to nothing. Like somehow I got a fantastically good deal on it. So we're doing some qualifying now. So the first little bit we did there was practice, just to kind of get some laps in, get a feel for the track, and like if I were properly trying to learn this thing, I'd try to learn all my shift points and brake points and blah 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 blah, and things that I'm sure that people are going to come in here and really care about. That I'm just like, it's all right. I'm just going to try to do the best that I can. Being the big dumb idiot that I am. And I'm probably going to have to turn down the difficulty of the AI again if I want to have a chance in hell at actually doing well. Because the AI is pretty fast. Like the default setting they have this at, the AI is actually quite good. At least compared to how I drive. Jack's good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Jack says, oh my. Jack, you have this, don't you? Oh, right. Hey, I think that's the best I've done that chicane yet. Oh. I'm getting all happy about the chicane, and then I run off the track there. Now, my only real complaint about this is that if you happen to run off the track in the last sector, it invalidates your current lap time, which is fine, it should, but it also invalidates your next lap time, which is really annoying. Like, I wish that you could turn that off. Because you got to put down, like, you got to really try to put down some good laps on these qualifying sessions. But yeah, I'm actually now I find myself trying to focus. 3 works pretty well in that one. This comes all the way down to 2, maybe even 1. I keep missing the shift point. That was a really lousy turn. It's all right though. I don't think I've run off the course yet, which is pretty good. Uh-oh. As I say that happens. Watching me is getting expensive, says Bill. Yeah, that's the problem with hopping on Twitch, man. Like, you see all these games, you see all these things, you're like, oh yeah, I could totally go for that. My wife and I watched the new episode of the Grand Tour last night, and they had David Hasselhoff on there, which was pretty awesome. But both they have a segment now they're doing where they actually have celebrities driving cars again, and they're putting 2 celebrities head to head. And David Hasselhoff and the guy they had both ran, like, they both basically locked up the tires and almost came to a complete stop on their first corner, which was kind of funny. Uh-oh. Ah, that's it. We lost it. I think that's going to invalidate my lap time. This rain's got me a little freaked out. But it looks like it's definitely slowing down. Just like my times. Oh wait, my times are actually speeding up. Slowing down in the sense that I'm getting worse. No, it's definitely still coming down pretty good. Now, the potential I'm not really sure about. I'm not really sure what the 2:19 potential is. If that's like the best time they think that I can get. If they actually think that I can shave 8 seconds off of this lap. I mean, I would love to believe that I could. Am I using a racing wheel? Yes. I would think that would almost be obvious. Short shift there, messed that up. I'm in my natural habitat. Oh, I got out of my natural habitat, yeah. I actually play, I play a ton of games. I game all the time. I just don't really stream all that much. Because I don't feel like people are going to find it super interesting. Like, I guess, I think the simulation type of games are things that people are going to say, all right, I'll tune in and watch that because that's kind of cool. Like, that still ties into the flight sims a little bit, but... All right. I'm sure we'll lose a whole bunch of people here in about 20 minutes when Squirrel goes live. It's all right. I'm not here to impress everybody. I'm here to have a good time, meet some folks in the process. There we go. Potential is your best 3 times section times combined. Aha! Thank you, Jack. So if I raced well, I could do a 2:19 is what it's saying. Okay, I'm really happy with that chicane. Let off a little bit here. And then this corner is the one that kind of eats me up. Is it this one or the next one? Yeah, this is the one. I probably could push that a little faster, but then you got to be ready to slow down and brake here. And braking while turning is tough. There we go. I'm happy with that. I still am not sure how it thinks I can get 2:19. Like, maybe if it was clear skies, I could do it. I'm definitely driving a little more conservatively because of all the water. Uh-oh. Nope, that was bad. That was really poor. I needed to brake a little more aggressively before I started turning there. Rainbow Charlie, good to see you. Mr. Disco Cab, good to see you. Happy Sunday, guys. Yeah, this lap is pretty much done. Elias Boss, welcome aboard. I've only been in P-Cars and VR. Tony got it with VR as well. Nice. Uh-oh. Here I am reading, and I should be racing. Yeah, we should definitely get some racing days going, man. I was saying earlier, like I know a bunch of people who have this, and I'm sure there's a ton of people in the community who either have it or will want to have it at some point. So it'd be really fun to like get some track days going. I know Jeff Fabiano did those a while ago. I'm not sure if he's done any in Project Cars 2 yet, though. But I'm digging the game. I really am. I've only put 4 or 5 hours into it so far, but I think it's pretty solid. So we'll do I'll do like 1 or 2 more laps here of the qualifying, and then we'll skip the rest and then head into the race itself. Like, the AI is so brutally difficult for me right now that there's almost no chance. Like, I'm 11th out of 12 right now is my time. And I could sit here all day and try to squeeze a couple more seconds off of my qualifying time, but I don't really want to. Like, half the fun is just coming out here and racing. And I don't really feel like going online either. Like, I could jump online and do some stuff, but like the kind of racing I like to do, my experience in Project Cars 1 was that everybody wanted to do like the super fast, I'm driving the fastest car and I got my 6-minute Nürburgring times and blah, 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 blah. And I just don't enjoy that. Like, I like, my preference is to take a Renault Clio or something similar, bang it around a circuit a couple times, then move on to the next one. Without really caring too much about who's got the best lap time or this or that. All right, this is the lap right here. One more. Boom. Because I missed a shift. Third gear through here. Kind of hug that apex. Slipping and sliding a little bit here. Bring this all the way down to first. Nice, easy acceleration out of the hairpin. Sweeping turn here. We can let off a little bit. And get on the gas. NASCAR, good to see you, buddy. Oh, nope, screwed that up. We still got it, though. We still got 0.3 of a second. Half a second. All right, all right. Oh, crap. Bigger turn here. Trying to keep as much speed as we can. 0.6 now. We got some time back. Man, if I hadn't screwed that turn back up there, like, I probably could have gotten a whole second off this. I still don't know how it thinks I'm going to get 219. Okay, third gear coming in here. Second gear through the second turn. And right off the end we go. That's it. We lost it. I needed to be more aggressive. More aggressive on that second turn in that chicane. I feel like I got that one down there. The big sweeper into the chicane there. Or into the left turn. I guess that's not a chicane, but big sweeper into that left turn. All right, so we got a second and a half knocked off that. Probably could have gotten 2 seconds knocked. All right, so that's good. That puts me not in last. 10th place. But we'll see here once we simulate it all the way to the end. Skip to the end there. We'll see what that ends up doing. Iowa Scotsman's good to see you, buddy. Happy Sunday. So tip to start a Project 1 cars again. Do it, man. Do it. If I got on Xbox One, could I play with you? I don't believe so. Doing very well, NASCAR. Thank you. Open wheel all the way. Oh yeah, I haven't even touched the open wheel stuff yet. That's probably gonna be a lot of fun, like slipping and sliding around. But Puff, welcome aboard. FSC Tony B, good to see you. Didn't know you had Project Car 2. Yeah, dude. I've said this like 3 or 4 times already, but I just fired it up for the first time yesterday. Like I bought it at release and just fired it up. So I'm slowly but surely working on getting my way into it. It's a pain switching between Mac and PC. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Man, I really want to get VR. I want to get VR for this and for some, like, there's some flight sim stuff that can do it. But hey, we qualified 10th. That is my best qualifying position yet in Project Cars. All right, so this is the race for real. Let's see how poorly we can do in our little Clio here. It's still raining like crazy. So the goal is to not be super aggressive here at the beginning. It'd be nice if they would go just a little bit faster. Not be super aggressive, he says, as he rides their bumper. And then takes the outside line. Imagine they're going to slow up pretty good on this chicane up here. Come on, buddy, you can do a little better than that. Now, the trick is just like, my problem is I get so fixated in these tracks on getting ahead of somebody. Like I want to get ahead of that next guy in front of me. To the point where like I lock up the tires, I forget my lines, I forget my gears, like things like that. Yeah, I should probably say before we decide to do a track day or something, like you guys should watch me race and say, you know what? Maybe I don't actually want to race with him. But I will say I'm immense. I like these these AI cars way better than I did the Forza stuff. Like all the Drivatar stuff in Forza, just everybody drove terribly. Even when you made it super difficult, everybody just drove terribly. Like the very first corner, they would just nail the freaking brakes. But I'm actually pretty happy with this so far. I can still see first place, which is definitely an improvement. Now they're running this a little faster than I've been used to. But I'm keeping up with these guys, which is, like I said, which is better than the last couple times. How different is Project Cars 2 from Project Cars 1? I honestly have no idea. I do not know. I don't know what the differences are. I played a lot of Project Cars, but it's been a while. I played a lot of Project Cars, but it's been a long time since I played it, and I don't recall looking up any of the differences between these two games. Just take it nice and easy on this corner here. Come on, buddy, out of my way. Yeah! Dude, this is the best I've done yet. I'm gonna have you guys along more often. Everybody's invited to my next race. Really? That's all you got? Come on. A little more, a little more. Probably because I'm probably concentrating a lot more now too than I would normally do on my own. Because I'd have some music rocking in the background.
You're in the first place. Well done.
Yeah, that's right, buddy. Suck it. Okay, now I just don't screw up for the next 4 laps. Piece of cake, right? I really question those qualifying times. Like those guys, I definitely was running a faster line and running a faster, like just in general running faster than those guys. Yet everybody's qualified so much quicker than I did. Ooh, what was that? Don't do that, please.
You're leading by 1 second. Good job.
Now I know I'm gonna lose some of the lead on this big sweeper here. Whatever this turn is called, it has a name. I can feel the limits of grip happening already. But if I lose a little bit of time there, I'm okay with that. So I can lose a little bit of time there, but I know I'm going to gain in some of these other corners. But I need to figure out how to race that one a little bit better. Thank you, CNS. Hell yeah. Here we go. Let's not screw this up. Oh my god, I caught a puddle of water or something there, I think. I don't know if they model puddles of water, but I definitely caught the corner there and felt myself slowing way down. Then I missed the shifts. Man, it's really coming down, dude. Oh yeah, that was a puddle. Yep. Game simulates puddles. Good to know. All I got to do is keep some time ahead of those guys. Like I'm not even worried about racing the fast or like having the best lap times or this or that. If I just keep some distance between me and the guy behind me, it should be okay here. I'll tell you, one of the things I was really impressed with when I was getting everything set up with the options of the camera controls. So, I had in Project Cars 1, I used a track IR because I wanted to be able to sort of turn my head, look into the apex, look at the guy next to me, be able to just kind of look around. But the default camera options in this particular game, it'll do that. It has adjustment sliders as to how intense it can be. So as we kind of come up to this corner here, it'll sort of look into that apex a little bit and start to give you like a preview of kind of what's ahead. And as you're turning, it very subtly turns a little bit to the left or the right. Like the camera options are awesome, and I don't know that I've seen that in other games. I think Forza might do it to a limited extent, but like it's definitely not going to be an iRacing thing. Just let off nice and easy. Cut that a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. There we go. Clear skies coming out here. The heavens are opening. Well, the heavens are closing up at this point. Gas is good. Tires are looking great. We are in 4 laps down, 2 to go. Nope, that was a bad break. We'll stay off that edge there. The way water is pooling up, I don't want to have any part of potentially slipping again. Could have done that a little better, but that's all right. Here, the Squirrel 2017. Good to see you, buddy. Happy Sunday. Welcome aboard. Hope you are all doing well. I'll grab chat here after this race. It's crazy, like you can feel the slip happening every time I hit one of those puddles. All right, good corner. I'm really happy with this run. And not just because I'm in first. I think I've only knocked myself off the track like once so far. God, this game's awesome. We're gonna be doing some more Project Cars for sure. For sure. Camero, good to see you, buddy. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Been talking about doing a Monday night league. Well, let me know. Mondays are one of the nights I can play games, so there might be some potential for me to jump in. As I screw that corner up. Yeah, I would not be against doing this kind of stuff. It depends on like what time you guys decide to do it. You know, if it's gonna be like an organized, like we're gonna do points every week, like that may not work for me because like there's gonna be a lot of times where I'm just like, I'm not sure I really want to do, you know, racing tonight. But definitely let me know about a league, man. You guys, I think Jack said you guys do mostly open wheel stuff, right? Sorry for missing the shift there. That wasn't bad. 1 to go, I think.
You're currently setting the fastest lap of the race. Keep it up.
Maybe not 1 to go. Is it 1 to go or 2 to go? Does current lap imply that I'm currently on lap 5? Or that I'm currently on lap 6? I guess we'll find out in a second. It's easier on the bend. Yeah, for years and years and years, like when I was playing Forza back in the day, I used an Xbox controller. And I'll tell you, man, if you've never actually used a racing wheel, going from using an Xbox controller to using a racing wheel is like such a dramatic change. I generally considered myself pretty decent at racing games with my controller. But as soon as I got my wheel, it's like I was starting over again. Like, you actually had to learn how to race. You actually had to learn how to you know, to kind of like do things properly. And it took me months and months to get back to the point where I was like, all right, I'm pretty confident in my abilities. And even now, I still fire this up occasionally. I'm just like, I don't know, man. And I know I'd get my, like, they just wipe the floor with me online. Like, there's no question about it. Remember a couple years ago, I was racing with Peter Gray of Pilot Edge fame, and he had just kind of started getting into like iRacing and some of the sim racing stuff. And I was like, all right, man, I'll take it easy on you here for a little bit. And within like a week or so, Peter was just smoking me. And now Peter wants to race, and it's like, well, I'd love to race with you, Peter, but you're gonna kick my butt. But I remember one particular night, I think it actually was, man, it might have been before my vacation in Aruba a couple years ago, but we were doing just kind of a shoot the breeze and race all night. I had my force feedback on my wheel adjusted a little bit too high. The force feedback was just a little too high, and I actually ended up throwing my back out. I spent the better portion of vacation with a bad back because I was sitting here just jerking the wheel around all night long. And I definitely learned my lesson there. All right, so looks like we got one more to go. One more lap. Hell yeah, we can win it. Because I set the AI difficulty down enough to make sure that I could win it. Because that's how we roll. One wire lad, good to see you, buddy. Pot in my mind, welcome aboard, happy Sunday. I know I'm ignoring chat. I'll get caught up here after this race. I keep clipping those puddles. I remember seeing a video, I think I saw a video when they were talking about this game, where they were actually talking about like the technology that they're using to accumulate puddles on these tracks. And that it's a very like, I think it's supposedly a very dynamic thing, as opposed to being, you know, super static. But I might need to bump the AI difficulty back up a touch. Retard. Insert for me, good to see you, buddy. Thank you very much for your 11 months. Cheers to you, sir. Here we go. All right, good corner there. Couple more to go. We got that chicane coming up, and then we got that big sweeper. Clio is so much fun to drive. Anybody who goes straight to like the super fast cars, they don't know what they're missing out.
You've got anything left in the tank, now it's time to use it. Push as hard as you can.
Second through there. Hit that corner nicely. Good. Let off a touch. Happy with that. Just gonna stay in third for this. I can feel the tires are definitely a little bit less grippy right now. Okay, good. I'm seriously like, the first race I did yesterday, I got dead last. I got dead last by like 10 or 15 seconds. The second race I did, I got, I think I came in like 9th or 10th. And there was like, the place in front of me was 6 seconds behind the leader. And then I was like 22 seconds behind the leader. So for me to come in here and actually win one and win by 5 seconds, like I'm super happy. I'll probably nick the, I'll probably bump the difficulty up a little bit too. Just trying to dial in and find that right spot. Chevy Rules, good to see you, buddy. Happy Sunday. Force default setup tie, and it levels the playing field. Then it's up to the drivers. Oh, okay, I see. Game is all about the setups at pro levels. I can see that. Yeah, I have no interest in that. Like, I would only ever want to do fixed setups. Dan Vermont, good to see you. Dan Vermont says, "Are you driving with your flight joystick?" Nah, man, I got a wheel. I got a Thrustmaster wheel. The link is down below if you want to find that. Alpha Quebec Romeo, good to see you. How much snow did you get up in Boston? We got about 6 or 7 inches. It wasn't really a lot of snow. It was super heavy snow though. But my snowblower made quick work of it. And I'm guessing Squirrel just went live because the numbers go. So if anybody is here waiting for Squirrel, he's almost certainly doing some Euro Truck now. Son of Zeno, good to see you, man. Did you go into the city after you landed at KHPN, or did you stay in Westchester? So, Son of Zeno, we stayed at Westchester, but then we went into the city for the evening. So I did that because I had to leave really early on Sunday, and so I figured it'd be easier to just get out of New York Saturday night, sleep out in Westchester, and then be like a 10-minute cab ride from the airport. So, yeah, we did spend an evening in the city though. I don't remember what part of the city we were in. It was like one of the hipper areas, if you will. Your goal should be to win by less than a second. Difference between basic and... Yeah, Deluxe Edition is going to come with more DLCs and car packs down the road. Like, I think does the Deluxe come with the Season Pass? And if so, that's going to get you a lot of DLC cars and kind of things like that. Your goal should be to be within win by less than a second. Yeah, that's kind of where I want to dial it in. So I'm at 45 right now. I think I'll dial it to 50 for this next one. And we'll go from there. So, I'm not invited to any of that stuff yet. That's okay. So let's start this sucker up. Career settings. We'll bump this up to 50. See how that does. It starts off with default as 60 as the center point, and I'm not there for 60 yet. So, next time you are a short final, I'll wave with next time you're a short final into 3-4. Nice, man. I'm guessing you live down there then. Rio Clio isn't so fast off the spot. That's a track Clio though, man. It's been updated. The Deluxe has the season pass. Got it. Insert for me, by the way, says 11 months. What a long time already. Pleased to see you stream Europe compatible times. Insert for me. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it. Cheers. Or insert name. Right, so insert name. I always get that one wrong. All right, let's fire this up here. Do another one. Like, I think Squirrel was hosting me, so like all his viewers came in. So the live viewer count went way up. And then he goes live and it's like, oh. But it's all right. Okay. So we'll just do some practice again, see how this thing works. I'm leaving the tuning all at default because I don't want to touch it. Making a left turn out of the pits here is kind of weird. And now the question is, will I recognize this track?
Okay, warm the tires and brake. Take it easy for the first few corners. Let's not make that classic mistake.
Will I recognize... I don't think I do recognize this track. This one looks pretty funky, though. Not sure about the texturing here. I think the last track, the texturing definitely looked better. It kind of looks, maybe a little low res. Oh, dude, that's cool. Alright. This is kind of a neat track. There's definitely a lot of like crazy corners and ups and downs and whatnot. It's very bumpy too. That's gonna cause problems. Oops, 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 oops. So yeah, the first bit of practice here is literally just learning this track. I hate this track, says Jack. Will this stream end like the X-Plane streams? In what way? Oops, 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 oops. Hello. Sup? All right. That's a cool corner. I like that one. Do I trail brake, left foot brake? Nah. I do right foot braking. I'm not advanced enough to do like left foot braking stuff. I did the little bit of time I spent doing some iRacing NASCAR. I definitely like had to learn how to do the left foot brake and then also like brake while you're hitting the accelerator pedal. Holy crap, dude! This track is crazy. Jack, I kind of like this one, man. It's nice and short, too. That corner, though, I have a feeling that's going to be my nemesis. Oh, yeah. NCS blank. Yeah, we'll probably come up with NCS blank. We'll see. I don't know. I usually don't do that on the on these lower key streams. But we'll see. I haven't decided how to end the stream yet. I'm still having fun, you know, actually going. That might be my favorite corner on the track. The curb kills, man. Yeah. Off camber over the hill. Look at this guy. It's like he actually knows what he's talking about. And I'm just like, the car lost its grip and I slid and spun. Yep. So do that one pretty quick. Put a lot of oomph into it. Squeezy, good to see you, man. Been going for about an hour. Probably be here for another hour, hour and a half. Man, okay. I think that was better. Now I get that one's gonna be the next one. So you gotta come in a little slower. Probably second gear on there. We could do third here, cut this. We could cut a little bit more coming out of there. Okay. Okay. All right, so the first kind of up and over corner, I'm probably gonna end up braking fairly aggressively on that. This one, once we hit the apex here, we can do a pretty aggressive accelerate because this car doesn't quite have the oomph to really affect me too much there. Braking point can be a little bit later. And like that, don't lose it. There, crank that. Second through here. Flip that. We can do third through here. Do third through there, but I gotta be a little bit more... I can do third through there, but I gotta come in closer to the right side of that chicane. On the halfway point. Here I am talking like I actually know what the hell I'm doing. Nope, screw that up. Excuse me. That's not gonna help matters much either. Seems you have turned... You have an early turn in the first corner. You mean right here? Okay, that's the way to do it. Down to second for this. Could brake a little bit later. Just accelerate through this corner. Just like that. Brake a little bit later there. After the black sign. Nice bit of oomph here. Aggressive braking. As soon as we apex it, we can go. I think the end of pit lane is where I can start braking on that. Probably be a little bit slower coming into that corner. Nope, too fast through there. More aggressive braking before I start to turn on the last two. Mr. Chow, good to see you. Lizard, welcome aboard. This is Project Cars 2. Okay, can't go that fast through there. Definitely got to do third in that chicane. Whoa! I think we got two wheels there for a second. Yeah. So there's a little sign back there. I got to brake probably like a car length or so before that sign. VV3K4I. Is that a tournament or something? No, I'm just playing single player. We're doing some career stuff. I'm not good enough to play multiplayer. Oh, almost out of gas. Third through here. And then you can basically punch it as soon as you get over that crest that hill. So we're gonna brake here. Okay, jump in the pits. Got my fuel, got my fixes. Do some more. Yeah, we're okay, Jack. We got it covered, don't worry. JMZX, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Oops. Anybody else I've missed? Are there any telemetry available? I'm assuming there is telemetry somewhere. I just don't know how to pull that up. If anybody knows the telemetry button, I can certainly hit it. That's a bit too, it's a bit too advanced for my kind of racing. I'm more of just kind of like bang the car around the track kind of person, and we'll see what can actually work. Used to run a league in R Factor. Is R Factor R Factor became iRacing, right? I know that R Factor is still around in like some way, shape, or form. All right, I'll go for. Take it easy, man. We'll be here for a bit if you decide to come back. Have a good one. Nice G1000 cockpit, yeah, right? All right, I'm gonna probably nix this practice session in a moment, and we will jump into qualifying. Not that it really matters, because I suspect that I suspect that they're all gonna qualify faster than me. Like they're all positioned faster than me right now. I have a feeling the only reason I won that last one though is because it was raining out, and like maybe the AI is just way too conservative in the rain. Oh, it's still R Factor 2. Okay. All right, return to the pit box. CN says, a bit off topic, would you continue to recommend your current HOTAS or suggest a different one? So you can't really find an X55 right now. X56 has replaced it. And I would say, yeah, like the X55 is perfectly fine. At this point, there's also a competing offering by Thrustmaster that's right around the same price point. I think it's the T16000 or 160,000 or something. I think it's T16000M. That uses the same, it has the same sensor in the box that the Thrustmaster Warthog has in it. So that's probably one I would look into, but I've never used it, so I don't know like I can't recommend it one way or the other. Ghostfire, welcome aboard. We've got sound. So yeah, like those are your. I'm still happy with my X55, but only because ignorance is bliss. I haven't tried any of the other offerings. I would love to get a Thrustmaster Warthog at some point, but I can't justify that expense right now. I've got other, unfortunately, I've got other places right now that I'm spending my money on, and that's not it. Did the new X-Plane U? I don't know what that means. Lucky. Yeah, the sensor in the T16000 is pretty good. Like, to be honest, it's probably the one I would buy now. But I also don't know, like, I don't know exactly what Logitech has done to improve SciTech. All right, here we go. Qualifying time. Try to run it as close to the edge as we can. Should have gone to fourth there. Should have gone to fourth. All right. I'm okay with that. That was a good lap. Do that. Heavy acceleration. We're going to go to fourth this time. That apex, come up here. I think I'm supposed to take that in third. Heavy braking. Down to second. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. And then we followed up with this. Oh, 2 wheels. And it doesn't matter how good I think that qualifier was, I still finished 12th. I still qualified 12th. Whoops. Looking at chat. Shouldn't do that. Get ourselves set up for a good lap here. Okay, I'm really happy with this so far. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what we want to see right there. This one's like could be even better. I'm still 12th place. That's what's crazy. Hit the wrong gear. Missed the shift. Shaved some time off, but it could have been a lot better. Yep. All right, we're just gonna call it right there. I'll have to take it. I'll have to take 12. I don't know that I can shave. Oh man, another freaking second, dude. I could probably get a second out of this. Nah, we'll just go to the pit box. I was okay with that. I was okay with that qualifying time, even if it is dead last. Ghostfire, good to see you, man. Thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate it. Getting the PPL was pretty awesome. Seriously, like it was a really, really neat experience, and I was very, very happy to get it done. What's the indicator between the speedo and the tires for? It's going to be engine front and rear. So if I had damage or any of that stuff on, it would show me percentage of damage there. Wait, what's it doing?
Go steady on the outlap.
Oh no! I restarted qualifying. I didn't actually go to the race. God damn it. I hit the restart button, skip to end. We'll just do continue to race, because I qualified last anyway, so who cares?
Okay, focus on the lights. Let's try and make up some ground off the line. Keep it safe.
Alright. You're so excited to get off the line, and it's just like, man, you got no pickup in this thing whatsoever. All right. Driving our little go-karts here. Out of my way, buddy. Got 6 laps to make this happen. Completely in the wrong gear for every one of these turns. It's like everything I learned in that practice session has now gone out the window. Lock the tires. See, this is the thing. I'm so fixated on catching that guy in front of me, but I'm keeping up okay. Buddy! Keep. Come on, out of reverse, go. That's it. That lost it. He was a bit more aggressive braking in that corner than I was, and that was totally my fault. Pit successful. Not last. Let's do this. I'm gonna restart this race. Yeah. Let's try this again. Boop. Yeah, that was completely my fault. Like, I should not have been on his ass quite that closely, but I also wasn't expecting him to brake quite so aggressively. I think I did the same thing last time. I need to return to race position 9. Okay. Come on, there you go. I will say, once you lose the time in this, it's very, very difficult to get caught back up. Especially again once you get fixated on like, I gotta get up there, I gotta win this race. Happened again. It's okay. I'll figure out how they drive, and we'll just drive better. Easy enough, right? Did I say Jeff is here? Nah. Campbell, good to see you. Jeff is doing his own thing today, I'm sure. I had no idea what Jeff does on a Saturday afternoon. Whoops. Uh-oh. That was a bit aggressive. The thing I've never really been able to figure out with racing is like, should I be trying to use those aprons the way that I do? Like I find myself like I feel the need to like nick those aprons every time I go around a corner, and I feel like that's probably incorrect. What I need to do is read the former Stig's book, How to Drive. See if I can actually learn how to do this better. Because I would love to get better at racing games. Like I would love to be better at doing this. And like anything else, I'm sure it's just a matter of practicing.
Great job.
It depends. Okay. Good to hear. Crap. That was poor. Keep braking too late on that. As evidenced by ramming my bumper into that other guy before. Race control is not happy with me. So they start braking a lot later in this corner than I have been. Crazy Jay, good to see you. Depends on how high the curb is. You don't want the car to get unsettled. Got it. Like right there, you can catch it a little bit. Right here, you can catch it a lot. In the process, don't forget to shift. Oh, please. Really?
Okay, we've got some pressure coming from behind. Start thinking about defense.
It's because race control keeps telling me to slow down. Race control doesn't like the way I'm driving my car.
Your final sector is faster than anybody else. Great driving.
Your final sector is faster than anybody else. The rest of them are pretty bad, but the final one, yeah, you're doing all right there. Now, if you could do that, 3 more times, that would be great. And if you could quit forgetting to shift, that'd be nice too. Oops, that's bad. Race control's probably pissed about that one. I'm slowing down. Oh dear. Well, I wasn't last place. I'll take that. But there's a 4-second gap between me and 8th. 10 seconds between me and 1st. That was a pretty lousy. That's all right though. That's why you kiss the apex, not drive over it. Details. I'll drive over the damn apex if I want to. Take that cone out in the process. 6th place though. That's not bad. Overall. One more race in this championship. Turn 1 and 5 were too shallow. Alright. I don't remember which one turn 5 was, but yeah. Who sits on that chair? Why, I don't know what chair you're talking about. Alright. I need 1 second here. I gotta go use the little boys' room. So I'll be right back, guys. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. BRB. Losing time going wide. Why would race control threaten you with a penalty? Yeah, exactly. All right. What kind of cars are these? This is a Renault Clio. So this entire cup that I'm doing right now is nothing but Renault Clios. Front-wheel drive, yes. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna nick this down 2 more notches. Make it a little bit easier. I'm trying to find that like sweet spot of difficulty. Renault Clio French pieces of crap. Well, they're still fun to drive, man. I'm having a great time with this thing. L3 Lizard, good to see you, man. Or have a good day. Enjoy your D&D. You know, I've never actually played D&D before. I feel like I should try to find a group somewhere and give it a go. Can you change the tire PSI? Probably. Those types of actions are reserved for people who know what the hell they're doing.
Go steady on the outlap.
I am not somebody who knows what the hell I'm doing. Let's see if I remember this. I think I remember this track. Tires are cold. Oh, I know this track, yeah. Doesn't mean I'm any good at it, but I've at least raced it before. Try to find my comfortable spot again. Silverstone! Of course I've raced Silverstone. Who hasn't? Whoops, sorry, buddy. That's what you get. Tires are definitely slippy. Those suckers warmed up. Chevy's good to see you, man. Wait till you step into a real car, one with an American V8. Yeah, one where you can't keep it going around a corner because all it wants to do is slip. So we don't have to brake super aggressively there, but 4th coming out of that, or going into that. Do 3rd through there, but I can't. I got to be a little bit more careful on that turn. Show him where he belongs, damn straight. You get out of my way. Uh-oh. Okay. That's why it's a practice session. Just trying to learn the ropes. I'll do 3 or 4 laps here. Once I feel pretty comfortable, then I'll go into qualifying. We'll do a few more there. Surprised you haven't torqued, steered into a wall yet. Well, you know, man. I do what I can, Chevy. Actually, second coming into that corner for the first turn seems like where I want to be. I just got to find the right line coming through because it's got that little bend and it's got the big turn. Sure, we'll just power slide a front-wheel drive car, no problem. Yeah, I forget. Silverstone's kind of a more technical course. Like that last one, you just sort of threw the car around a little bit and hope for the best. This one, you've got to like be on it with your braking and your acceleration points. Trip Taker, good to see you, man. How you doing? So we can stay 4th on that one. Yeah, I'm still that I got to keep working on that line through that turn. I think that's probably the one I'm doing the worst. Like this one's not great either. So that one you just need to keep decelerating through the apex, I think. And then once we hit this, probably should be in second there. Lightly accelerate through the side of that corner. And then off we go. So we'll be 4th from the first turn. Just like that. A little bit of smoke behind me. Probably should try to correct that. Maybe I should just follow the racing line there. Like, maybe I should just follow the tire tracks on that particular turn. Drop into second earlier. Probably, yeah. Okay. A little less aggressive on the acceleration coming out of that one. I can hold a line fairly easily through there, though, if I need to. I can hold that in second. All right, I think we're actually learning something here. I think we may actually be getting better. Could probably take that a little faster, but I'm not sure I want to. There we go. I think that was way better. Aside from blowing the engine up and all that stuff, we're not going to talk about that part of it, but I think the line was better that time. Stay second all the way through here. And then immediately, as soon as we hit the accelerator pedal, we got to kick it up to third on that one, it looks like. All right, one more practice lap, and then I'll jump into qualifying. Still getting some tire smoke through there. That's probably not ideal. think I'm okay with that one. Yes, you should follow the racing line there. That's what I figured. Okay, I got that one figured out too. All right, I think I've got this. I think I've got this now. So we'll do some qualifying. We'll see how we do. And go from there. What a cool track. What an awesome car. I love this car so much. I think in Forza, or not Forza. I think in Project Cars 1, I spent more time in this car than I did anything else in the game. Like it was either this or like that mid-90s Mercedes. You're a man of many talents, and you're good at flight sim pilot. Who knows you can handle a steering wheel? Trip taker, I won't we won't get ahead of ourselves there, all right? But yeah, I mean, I play a lot of video games, so if you play enough video games, you're bound to be okay at a couple of them. It's more about being entertaining and funny. See how we do here for the qualifying, though. Just take it nice and easy for the outlap. See, I think I like that line a little bit better than I like the racing line. But yeah, we'll see. I'll play around with that one a little bit more, some more. So we got a half hour for qualifying.
Okay, one big push.
Okay, here we go. Let's make it happen. Driving around the racetrack. Forget the shift, that's what I do. I'll take that. See, I like that line better than what they're showing on the other one. Doesn't mean that it's faster, it just means I like it more. Ah, crap. Well, so much for that lap. And the one after it. So that's the part that pisses me off. I go off the track way back there, and now I got to do 2 more laps. They aren't going to count. So this one obviously won't count, but then the next one doesn't count either. Which is really, 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 like, that's my biggest complaint about this game. And I'm sure that that's a true to life thing, but man, it's really annoying. The other line's for faster cars. Aha. Makes sense. So this lap doesn't count for anything. But it's alright. Get some practice in. Not sure about that one right there. Maybe not. Maybe that's okay. I don't know. All right, this one. This is the one that counts. This is the one where we're gonna do it for real. Promise. Should try not to smoke the tires there. Generally good life advice. Okay. I let off too soon. I think somebody said the apex here was a little later, so... Come on, buddy! Don't do this crap to me. I don't have a button for my lights. Don't like having this guy right in front of me. Didn't like that line either. I was too focused on watching him and just not doing my own thing. Yep. Yep. Ah, you piece of crap. Get out of here, buddy. You ruined my lap! Woo. Looking at chat, not paying attention. Line he's using is right now is the GP track. Ah. I'm assuming you're talking about the AI guy, not me. Oh, you're talking about me, okay. I don't know what I'm doing, so... Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. Alright, let's see if we can make this one count now. I'm 2.2 seconds off the lead with the only one I've qualified with. Desperately try not to smoke the tires in that first corner. That's such a crazy corner, though. But I guess it's not too bad once you get that initial braking figured out. It's just when you're like making a little bend there and then coming into like this one as well. All right, I think we're okay. It's not 2.2 seconds, that's for sure, but it's still almost a second off of my fastest. And for that, I get 11th. I really think the AI is broken. I actually think the only reason I won that other race is because of the fact that it was raining. Slide it. I may just fire the race up here. Make the AI respect me. Damn straight. Uh-oh. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, we're good. Okay, this is not the fastest lap, that's for sure. But the next one will be. This is the one. This is the last lap, then I'll do the race. AI isn't in Project Cars is not very good. It's still better than Forza. Ah, crap. Is that going to invalidate my time? I don't think it matters if it does or not. Nah, dude. That's too sloppy. All right, let's just go ahead and race. Let's not talk about Forza. Like, I love Forza. I love the racing. I love the cars. I love the way the whole thing looks. The entire game is completely ruined by the AI. Like, I mean, the AI in Forza is so freaking bad. Your setup has 2 pedals, accelerator, brake, and no clutch. That's correct. I don't have a clutch.
It's the final race.
Yeah, there's an auto clutch option turned on. All right, we're starting 11th. After that launch, we may be... No, we're still starting 11th. Okay. Just take the outside line here, pass all these guys. Just another day in Boston traffic. I think the best thing that I've learned over the time that I've spent playing racing games is like everything needs to be smooth, and that's been a struggle for me. But maybe it's maybe it's getting my PPL and like learning how to fly has taught me that. It has taught me that was the worst line I could have possibly taken. But like, I think getting my PPL has helped me in like making my actions a lot less jerky. Like I spend so much time playing with a controller. With a controller, man, you just whip that car around anywhere. Maybe I shouldn't accelerate so quickly coming through that. I think that might be what my problem is in that first corner. Okay though, 5th out of 12th, I'll take that. I bumped the difficulty down a little bit, granted, but just gotta dial it in. If I can finish 5th with this difficulty, I'm okay with keeping that up. Because that gives me that like gives me something to work towards and get better. He's gonna cut me off. Homie don't care about anything. I can still see the leader, and that's what's important. It's when you can't see first place that it gets a little like, I'm no good at this. Shit. Hold it. All things considered, that could have gone a lot worse. The data, let's get to see, man. Happy, is it Sunday? It's gotta be Monday over there, right? It's gotta be Monday over there in Australia. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon here on Sunday. Yeah, the AI are very train-like, aren't they? It's alright. Early hours Monday, got it. Night shift.
That's your best split time in the final sector so
Good to know. I suspect that 6th may be my position. Thanks to that, that power slide I pulled off there. Have to see if I can make up some time here. And I'm kind of by myself with no slipstream to rely on, and those guys are hauling it. All right. Go wide on the last turn. Okay. Ah, screwed that up. Pilot edge. Yeah, close enough, right? Thank you, Pilot's good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Or happy Sunday. It's almost pilot edge. Whoa! Where'd he come from? Ah! I'm losing it here at the end. It's alright though. If I can hold on to 6th, I'll be okay with that. I'll take 6th. Oh no! Oh no! I fell asleep at the wheel there, like quite literally. Oh, crap. Race control made me slow down, so everybody... As I slow down for race control, everybody else gets to slow down behind me. And I will lock in 6th place. Yeah. If you can't win with skill, win like an asshole, I guess. I don't know. How did team do? So I got 7th overall in that championship, and my team was Silverstone, and we got 3rd. Okay, team got 3rd. Maybe not thanks to my contribution, but do what I can. 1 podium, 1 win, 87 points. Series unsuccessful. You did not successfully complete this series. You can go back and retry it, or try an alternate series if available. Season unsuccessful. You did not successfully complete this season. You can go back and try again. Wah, wah. Race controller transmitted every AI, right? So 7th is our best finish there. Don't get to unlock the next level until you unlock here, apparently. Do GT5s, do Formula C. I could do Formula C next. How bad can that be, right? Let's do one of these races, then probably call it quits. I like the way they've handled single player in this a lot better. letting you kind of choose what you want to do. Okay. Rules and regulations. Okay. Well, it doesn't really tell me much there. What color do we want? How about pink? Yeah, let's be pink. The pinkest that you can find it at that. Congratulations, sign your contract. Yep, that's what I want to do. The Concord of Cars. I mean, this is one of the slower ones, so it's not, it's not super fast. But we'll do one of these, and then I'm probably gonna call it quits. I gotta get some lunch and get ready to head out this evening. Yeah, let's see how this goes, insert, right? Let's knock those guys down. One more bump there. 47. Hey, thank you guys all for sticking around though. Hope it's good. I'm having a hell of a lot of fun doing this. Next time we'll get Jack and Tony and some of the guys in here doing some racing. Of course, it's going to be like cloudy, wet, and rainy the first time we come out. This is going to be ridiculous. A-Smart's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. It is a strange looking airplane, right? It's the Formula C, so they aren't super fast. Ooh, ooh. Boy, that's a good start. Do not know this track at all. Don't know the car either, so. It's a lot faster than my Clio was. Just first lap here, just getting a feel for the corners, getting a feel for the overall feel of this car. Never driven this before, so I need to kind of know what my limits are, what I can get away with. Okay, I can handle that. It's a much larger track I can see. You get on the gas too much there, you're just going to pop the back end out. When you live in Colorado, you don't get any snow. Yeah, dude, the entire country's gotten snow except for you, man. Like even freaking Louisiana had snow. I think actually Corpus Christi, Texas had more snow than we had up here in Boston from this storm, which is kind of crazy. All right. Ah! This is going to take some getting used to. Those two guys go past me. I don't really want to deal with any AI cars. Unless I have to. That's the grass. It's bad for slick tires. Lumber, it's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Locking the tires up is also pretty bad. Sorry, that was A little higher than I wanted it to be. There we go. This is quite difficult, actually. Like, it's tough when you don't know the car or the track. I don't think I've ever raced this thing. Oh, hell yeah, open wheels. CJ, it's good to see you, man. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Nope, can't get on the gas that fast. Project Cars looks sweet. I know, man. That's good stuff. Highly recommend checking this out. We're going to do some more Project Cars down the road, I think. Because I have enjoyed my, like, 5 hours with this game so far. Let's go off-roading. Oh, there is off-roading stuff, isn't there? There actually is, like, rally stuff we could try. I'm driving this car like grandma. But if I'm starting to kind of get it, though. At least I feel like I'm starting to get it. Gravy T, good to see you. Ooh. Uh-oh. Let's do that. I'm gonna ditch this for now. I'm gonna have to come back to that at some point and figure it all out. Yes. And now that I've signed that contract, I think I'm pretty much locked into doing all that. But let's go do some open wheel stuff. Like I think there's like dirt stuff you can do. Private testing. Let's grab. Oh gosh. Who makes open wheel cars? Like, is there anything I could take off road? No. Maybe there isn't any off road. I could have just completely made that up. Nah, I'm not doing Formula. Oh, Formula X? Is that what goes off road, Jack? That looks too fast for me. Oh, they have Indy cars in here. Nice. Oh, we can do go-karts. LMPs that everybody wants to do. Road cars. There's some road stuff in here. All right, how about this? Oldsburg? Actually, yeah, right. Ford. This should be like a Ford Focus, right? Yeah, Ford Focus RX. There we go. So let's select that. Let's see if we can find an off-road. Don't know what that would be. Oh, they have California 1 Highway? Nice, dude. Dirtfish. Dirtfish Pro Rallycross course. Here we go. This is what we want. Yeah. Let's do it. Subaru WRX. Yeah, I could do that. I love the Focus RX though, man. It's in Washington? Oh, nice. Oh. It actually sounds not great. Watch as big dumb idiot tries to navigate. Tire. Maybe this is not quite what I want to do. I was hoping for something a bit more open. I'm gonna change. Oh, that's the beginning. This is interesting. Handbrake. Oh, yeah, right. Handbrake. Yeah, the handbrake would help here, wouldn't it? Whoops. Oh, come on. A tire like that would not... Actually, would probably destroy my car, wouldn't it? Why won't this thing stop? This car's got just, like, the worst brakes in the world. All right, here we go. Whoops. All right, try left foot braking with fast corners. Like, man. I don't know what it is about that particular spot, but I can't seem to figure that out. Let me turn this down just a touch here. There we go. This is insane. Like, this is actually crazy. Almost. Okay, I think we got this. Nope. Nope. Too soon. Ah, man. Dirty Barry, welcome aboard. Happy Sunday. Just reverse that. That drift, that's right. It was doing all right there, actually. Like, that lap was going okay. Oh, we're almost out of gas. Gotta go to pit box, get more fuel. I guess restart? Yeah, sure, whatever, doesn't matter. Is there no ABS? You have to brake in hard longer. Oh yeah, right. That's like the worst possible way to take that corner. All right, here we go. This is the one. This is the lap. Nope, this is not the lap. Ah, you pissant. This is the lap. Kaboom! Smack. Mr. Chiao, welcome aboard. I'm gonna say Chiao is. I hope Chiao is the right way to say that. If it's not, let me know. We have another Mr. Chow that comes in here. I feel like this thing brakes better on dirt than it does on asphalt. Also smells like my wheel's having an aneurysm right now, too. It's getting a little warm. Oops. This is fun, though. I cannot even express to you in words how fun this is right now. Come on. Get out there. Let's go. I'm no good at it, but... There we go. Clipped it a little early on the drift there. Could really use a handbrake access at the moment. Whoops, whoops, whoops. It's gonna hurt. Nope. It's a made-up name. Say it how you like. All right. Those are my favorite kind. Stealth Bob's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, Bob. Oh, this is so much fun. This is so good. If there's a reason to own a wheel, this is it right here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not very fast, but who cares? Living the dream, damn straight. All right, this is probably going to be my last lap here. I kind of want to take this thing on Laguna Seca. Maybe I'll do that and then I'll call it quits. So we'll do a couple laps of that. Seems kind of blasphemous to take a rally car onto a pavement, or onto pavement, I should say. Whoops. All right. Actually, I know what I want to do. I'm gonna do one more race here. One more practice session in that car, and then we'll call it quits. Look into Dirt 4. I should, yeah, shouldn't I? Miles ahead. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Let's do we'll change cars up, actually. Not that car, but I saw Hell. All right. Oh, and more Rallycross stages. I got it. The Mercedes-Benz Ice Track. Oh, there's so much stuff in here, man. Where the heck was it? Azure Coast. That'll be fun. Bathurst is always a classic. California Highway, here we go. 12.83 miles. We'll do this one and call it quits. We're going to do this one in something a little more, I don't know, something different. How about, actually, one of my favorite cars. This guy right here. I don't even know, this Mercedes-Benz. It's a hell of a lot of fun to drive. So we're going to do this one, call it quits, and yeah. Send her off with a bang. Ice Track sounds perfectly legit, that's right. Oh, dude, this is so good. I love this game. I love this game already, I should say. 190E, man. I love this car. We're gonna do the Val Dudes thing here. I didn't know they put point-to-point stuff in, so that's pretty cool. This car's got such a good sound to it. Very, very pretty track. Well, I mean, road. I'll play my steering wheel here. That's because it's completely loosened up. Uh-oh. Whoa! Hang on. Stand by. There's a big screw that holds on the, or a big, like, nut that holds on the wheel, and it was coming loose. And so I thought I was twisting it the correct way, because it was righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, but it was backwards. So it was actually like my entire wheel was coming undone. Oh, this car's so good. Whew. The engine spool, I know. Like when you, oops. Well, not when you let off and you hit the guardrail, but like when you just let that thing off and it goes like ah. That was unexpected. Uh-oh. Crap. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, it doesn't do tunnel sounds. Don't do that. That's not a turbo, that's the gear. Whatever, man. Whatever that noise is, it sounds cool, okay? It's pleasing to my ears. It's even better in VR, I can imagine it is, man. I don't know anything about cars. I push the right pedal, they go. I push the left pedal, they stop. Yeah, Tony B, I really want some VR, man. Tony, we were just talking about you the other day, by the way. We haven't seen you around the hood for a while. So it's good to see you here. I think I do see you in most of my streams, but I don't know. You came up in conversation. In a good way. Don't worry about it. Nothing bad. We only talk bad about Jack. And lumber. Uh-oh. Oh boy. You've been trucking. Ah. Oh, Gopher, welcome back, man. You're catching us here on Route 1, or US 1 in sunny California. Making our way probably down the coast, it looks like. About a third of the way there. Driving quite poorly, but it's all right. Having fun in the process. Doing a little... Embracing my inner Val dudes here. Only without the, you know, illicit substances. Last one here, I gotta get some lunch. It's been, this has actually been really fun. I'm gonna do more of these. Impromptu. What wheel do I use? I use a Thrustmaster wheel two-tone. There's a link down below my Twitch page, or down at the bottom of Twitch. If you look in this section with all the gear and whatnot, there's a link to this wheel. It's like the Ferrari Italia 458 or something. Oh, okay. Highway merge. Now we're on an interstate. Slow. Slow. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Hell yeah. Just crush it on this section of highway. Woo! Crush it on this section of highway until that happens. Get ready to have an upset stomach, I can imagine. Yeah, the go-karts don't really interest me all that much, to be honest. Like, I did a lot of the go-kart stuff in Project Cars 1, and I think that's what really turned me off of the, like, the single-player stuff they had in that. Like, the single-player was just, you had, like, you felt like you were stuck doing those go-karts. And I know you could have, like, chosen to skip them and whatnot, but it felt like you were stuck with them, and, they weren't particularly interesting. Although I think we did do go-karts around the Nürburgring one time, which was kind of hilarious. Speaking of cruising, yeah, right? Whoops, whoops, whoops. So it looks like this jumps off the 101 and Highway 1, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm really digging this. I don't have a lot more to say. I need to learn how to commentate a racing game as I play. That airtime, that's right. You know, the Focus RS would have been really fun on this track, I bet. Like there's an off-road section right there you could have taken. It's even on the map. Splitting the highway, you know what that means. Take out the cones! You know, I think I've actually driven on this stretch of highway, because I think this is Santa Cruz coming up. I'll have to look at the map and see where exactly this is. Oh, we're almost done, too. Jesus. That was pretty cool. That was pretty fun. The vet's amazing. All right. We got a lot of cars to try out. A lot of cars to try out. You guys, thanks for spending some of your Sunday with me. I know it was a short one. We'll make it longer next time. That's what she said. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do. I'll probably try to do more of this on like Wednesday or something if I can. But I appreciate you guys coming out here on Sunday. It was great to chat with y'all. And yeah, have a good snowy afternoon wherever you are in the country. We'll see you. We'll see you when we see you. Should I put the music on? See, if to do the music, I have to tab out, and then do this, and then hit this. But it doesn't have the same effect though. Like, it doesn't have the same effect when I'm doing it here. But, yeah, Bill, no problem, man. Anyway, have a great afternoon, guys. We'll see you soon. Now I feel like I have to wait for it.